Yes.
I went and got me a little snack too.
A snack.
You know, just a little something.
I say that as I'm eating a snack. Snacky snack.
It's dry Cheerios. I like eating dry Cheerios.
Dry Cheerios? That's too much. That's bad for my teeth. I can't do that.
It's not. They're actually really good.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's not good for me.
You think it's too hard?
Yeah, it's too hard for my teeth.
Okay. Alright. Let's keep going here, shall we?
Your answer?
Nigga teeth soft.
Is correct!
My teeth soft? Yeah, they are a little soft. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They a little sensitive?
I mean, I had my wisdom teeth taken out at the beginning of the year, and it helped tremendously, but I'm still cautious.
Okay, that makes sense. I forgot you got them taken out.
Congratulations, Master! Would you like to double down?
What are you talking
My speech was
about?
suffering.
Anyway, let's keep going.
But I still had them in.
I remember that.
I'm a mush mouth ass nigga. I can't talk.
That was a canon event.
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Now, little by little, we're narrowing down who it could have been.
We still don't know how
Nigga,
yet.
it was still only the three of us.
It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapel entered his lab.
Ooh, wait, I just had a thought.
Okay, what's your thought?
Okay. So, you know that chamber area in the airlock room?
Mm-hmm.
That where you can hide? When you so to enter into the security like to enter into that first room. I had a sticky note that said everything, but I can't find it right now. To enter is this it? Nope. To enter into the room, right? Like or to start entering into the lab. Can someone like go in there and then hide in that?
Correct.
Okay. And that's how they probably did it then, which is why we didn't see him, because of Amapal's point of view.
Yeah, the point of view is very critical because you can't see. So since you can't see around you, anybody can be creeping and lurking.
Okay, all right.
During that time, the culprit entered
I also
the
don't
doctor's
remember
lab
if
and murdered
Amapal
him.
can hear, like you can hear.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapal, Master. The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapal. She said no one entered or left the lab.
She did say that. Dang, she did say that. Unless they were already in there by the time we ran back.
Cooking.
Huh? We're back on the original path.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in. Yuma, there's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
Desperately like, bro, don't solve this.
I can do it.
Stop while
I'm
you're
going
ahead.
to solve it.
Just stop while you're ahead, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna say this about Vivia real quick. It's either gonna be like Vivia is going to turn out being this like shady, shysty, horrible person, or because he knows so much about Yuma already, and he probably like kind of understands who Yuma is because he's like he can see different things. Whoever it is that the culprit is, it's going to affect Yuma. Like, bro, you should. You just. Better
I think
off
it's
not knowing.
partially that. I think it's partially that, and I think the other part of it is that he knows that whoever the culprit is, he has to kill him. Maybe he doesn't want Yuma to.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to affect them. Like, bro, you were better off just not knowing who it was.
Yeah.
Because he knows, like, after we solve the mystery, it's going to the culprit immediately dies. So it's like,
Right.
are you sure you can handle this? Because like when you figure out who it is, they're dead.
Right.
That's what
It also assumes that, but that also implies that Vivi already knows who killed him, which means that he might be accomplice, or at least was already given notification.
Yes. That's my current theory right now for Vivian.
You shall see.
Where was the culprit before the crime?
This is a map of the critical lab.
So we have to determine where the culprit was before the murder.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too. Do you know where, Yuma?
You know, I'm gonna
What are you thinking? Say your thoughts.
well, okay. So you remember how I just said like someone must have already been hiding in that airlock panel when they came in with the Amapal? I'm thinking like, was someone betting on that someone would use the Amapal to get in? Does that make sense?
I mean, I would think so, because
Like they
someone
were
might have
waiting
already
in there
seen
just
the
like
potential of it. But
Yeah.
also, I think Amapal was also designed to get in to begin with. Like, I think that Amapal was never really meant to be a toy. I think Amapal was already made to be this.
Okay.
You know. That's what I think.
Where was the culprit? In this room, right? Oh, well.
As long as the security was still live, no one.
Oh, that
could
was the
enter
lab. I'm
doctor's room.
tweaking. I'm tweaking.
Yes.
I'm tweaking. This is the room that we were in, right? And then there's the hallway, and then there's this room. That was also a mistake. That's crazy. Isn't toxic gas sprayed when intruders detected?
That's
It's not
right.
possible for the culprit to hide here. So what room is? Am I tweaking? If that's the lab, that's the room with the puzzles and stuff on the floor. Oh, I'm tweaking big time.
Here.
Here, okay.
There it is.
The culprit must have been here.
I wasn't understanding the map, y'all. I promise. Like I said out loud where he was. Don't trip. I couldn't read a map.
It opened!
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber, when we went to borrow Amapal, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But the airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system. There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
But I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime. So you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
Yeah. The culprit was waiting for their chance.
Which would explain why no one ever
We
saw.
had no idea when
Yeah.
we sent Amapal into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided
Which means that
Amapal
it
to the
has to be
doctor's
someone
lab.
who was unaccounted for.
So the
before
culprit
crime.
entered the doctor's lab before then? How would that be possible?
Okay. Who was unaccounted for before the crime?
Yep. Someone who we know was in the lab, but we don't know where they were. we already went past
We already
that.
went.
90.
Yeah, we already.
we already did that. That nigga's already dead. He tried to
God.
fake his own death and didn't work.
Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna.
Only Amapal could get past security, right?
Yeah, that's the next big question.
Maybe the culprit used another Amapal unit.
No, we only have one.
No. The researcher mentioned there was only one functioning Amapal.
Which means the Amapal Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapal to get into the doctor's lab.
Yeah, that's the only way. But how did they use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Well, I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
What is it?
How about
Oh my
giving
gosh.
up?
Vivia.
I'm getting tired.
Nope, motion denied. Another fork in the road? Such a complicated mystery labyrinth.
I need this on autoplay. How did the
Beyond
culprit
each
use
problem
Amapal?
lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this
neither.
mystery.
I'm gonna say neither because like what you mean as a cheater?
Well, think about it. Amapal can absorb quite
Do
a
you
few
think
things.
neither
honestly.
is really the
think
right
that would-
answer?
Be reasonable.
Okay, well, I guess it's shield. I'm thinking like protection, but maybe I was thinking about it wrong.
Given the process of elimination, that must be it.
Guess we're gonna find out.
If it's wrong, well, usually if it's wrong, it doesn't let me get this far.
Amapal's hands aren't designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use the knife to murder the doctor. Which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon. And the culprit couldn't have used it as a shield.
What the heck? Where did Vivia just come from? Was that a glitch? Did you see that, CJ?
I missed it.
He was running towards me. Like Vivia was
Oh.
running towards me from the other side. I was like, it
Oh,
was a jump scare, little guy. Like, bro, what the
Rifle to the shock would destroy it.
when you watch his back, look, he was running towards me. I was like, bro, what the heck?
Actually, I can watch it back. I think.
I'm gonna pause it to see if you can watch that
Yeah.
back.
No, actually, I can't watch it back. Let's see.
That had to have been a glitch because he didn't acknowledge it at all.
Let me see. Yeah, he's not running with you.
Do you see where he's like coming from the other way? But like for just a
Not
split
yet. Not
second.
yet. It's coming up. It's coming up.
It wasn't long. It was for a split second.
Hold on. Oh yeah, that is weird. I know what happened. I know what happened. What it was is that he wasn't running next to you the whole time. So I guess he spawned ahead of you and then ran to your side.
Bro, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, I know like games and stuff have ways to self-remedy if there's a glitch. Bro,
Yeah.
that was a jump scare. I was like, what? Why is Vivian running to me?
So then,
Nigga said, I
Use
jumped
Amapal.
ahead. My bad. Let me come back to where I'm supposed to be at.
That's
I
actually
think
exactly what happened.
we'll find out if we continue down this path.
I knew it was a glitch when Yuma didn't acknowledge it. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just the only one.
ah, that was the wrong answer! Come on, Master!
Well, I guess it was the wrong answer.
Huh? We're...
I guess it wasn't.
We've been here before. It looks like we've been brought back.
I guess it was.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again. Why's that?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Where was the culprit
Huh?
all the time?
Even the question is the same.
Mm.
Does that mean we gotta do it all over again?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
Even
So
the
you
lab
want to
recovery
choose the same
glitching.
answer and keep going?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again. We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapal. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
I feel like the answer to this one gonna piss you off.
Stand up right now!
Oh, for real?
Stop
Yeah.
it. Leave
I know
me
it doesn't either.
alone.
Oh my god.
If you want me to leave you alone, then help my useless master out!
It's crazy because you have to really pay attention
Fine.
to like what happens, like
Just
at
one
when,
thing then.
because there was a cue, there was a moment where it was like, that was kind of weird. He just kept moving. It's one of those.
We're back at where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at
In reality, if they
how
were
did the
detectives, they
culprit
should
use
have
armor
been
power?
like, what the fuck happened just now?
With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
Connected?
You actually remember?
Both the culprit's
I think
location and
90's on
how
it.
Amapal was used?
Dang, so 90, not you been keeping up.
I think 90's actually bullshitting you though. He is a top tier bullshitter.
He probably is. One of the only parts I watched. All right, 90. So what is it then? What do you remember? Because even I'm trying to think
yeah. Stop the stream. Stop the stream. What is it, 90? What do you remember?
What do you remember?
Tell us.
Because I'm trying to genuinely remember. Like, what did they just bypass? I forgot he had access in here.
Oh my god, here we go. This
Oh my
bullshit.
god.
Alright.
I forgot.
The only thing I
Oh
remember,
my
look, we're just gonna do this real quick, real quick, and I'm leaving. Real quick, and I'm leaving.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot you had access.
I remember when you were using the robot. All right, they drove in,
Ooh, okay.
right?
Okay.
And they got to the little room with the shocking shit,
Oh,
right? Mm-hmm. And then for a split second, maybe a little longer, the video feed kind of blurred out a little bit.
Ah, he owned it.
Mm.
Now he cooking a little
He
bit.
owned it. He
Oh my
cooked
god. Okay, 90.
90?
Okay, 90.
90 Master Detective.
90, you should play the game. Well, not this one, because you know what happens. Play some
He's
dang it.
smart. He's smart.
Let's give it up for 90. Let's give it up for 90.
You got ambition.
Help him out more!
That actually did happen. That's correct.
No, he's right. I forgot about that too.
The culprit
Yeah,
was
that
hiding
that
in the
a very
airlock,
critical
where
element.
you also
How
left
the heck
the
did I put this on
robot,
auto?
right?
How the heck did I just do that?
At that moment, only the culprit and Amma
Nigga, I've been trying to figure out how to do that since I started this
I could
game.
have sworn that I told you I
were
put
there.
this on auto a long time ago.
So maybe the
Like,
culprit
this
did
doesn't work.
something.
But I was like, I know it does.
I'm putting it on auto for the rest of the game. That's crazy as
culprit
heck.
did
I've
something
been
to
trying to figure that
Amapal?
out since I started this game.
Clues are always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them. Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail? Try to remember.
And now you gotta tell him
Something
what 90
strange.
Let's give it up
Hey,
for 90.
now that you mention
Give it up
it,
for
back
90.
then.
W supporter.
Right?
Oh, hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that? Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art. No, it's all right. It's stabilized.
Mmm.
There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal. It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
See? I told you it was right under your nose.
Oh my god. What the fuck, bro? Dog. Why do you have that?
Thank you
Why
for the,
is this even in the stream?
thank you for the back shots, 90. I appreciate
Oh
it.
my god, dog.
I be
Why
forget.
is that a
I
part
also
of your
forget.
stream?
I also forget that I have that sometimes. Not gonna lie.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Need any additional help from me, right?
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. You just haven't noticed them. Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
Remember, I was telling you
Something unusual.
on
Something
this one, you got to
missed.
see up on every single detail.
Anything else?
Definitely one of those moments.
It's not like Amapal's camera showed the culprit.
Or did it?
Wait, that's it!
Huh?
Now that I
There it
think
is.
about it, wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera? If the culprit went past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Now that you mention it.
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off? How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapal's camera?
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are here.
Huh?
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
A single answer?
Sheesh. I talk too much.
Oh, one mystery after another! What did you do now? It's a Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
Or not. I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
Remember what he said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries. Use those weak brain cells of yours and think!
Culprit's location. Amapal's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? All this can be solved with just one answer?
Wait, whoa.
Aha!
Wait, hold on. I wasn't even ready. Didn't they say inside? Wait. Hold on a second. Inside, behind, on top, inside? No? Okay, then on top of. I guess it's on top of.
Think about it. There's a footprint on top.
Okay, on top of. I wasn't even ready when that first happened. As a playmat, as a weapon, as transportation. Because the culprit functioned in the airlock, dead battery, culprit jumped it, culprit struck it. Oh dang. Okay. Okay. All right. We know what's on top of, and we know it's as transportation. Dead battery, culprit jumped it. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? They were on top of the head. They were inside the camera. They were on top of the head.
Got it!
Okay.
The culprit rode on Amapal's head, using it as a method of transportation.
Which would also explain why they never appeared on camera.
With
On
every
top of
open
you.
door, it will be harder for you to turn back.
'Cause you're in a first
Are
person
you
view.
sure
Yeah.
you want to keep
You have no
going?
way of seeing them.
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Vivian's like, bro, at this point,
Come on, some slow down.
Hey,
Pepper.
you said the culprit rode on top of Amapal. What did you mean by that?
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapal and used it to get through. After we left Amapel in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device. Then they jumped on Amapel's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
That's insane.
Is it? I think it's fairly reasonable.
Oh, you're waiting for me to move.
Amapal can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So, someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
The shoe print on Amapel's head wasn't caused by someone kicking it. It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's lab. By doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made their way through the lab.
You're right. If it's true, it does solve all of the previous mysteries. Imagining the culprit riding on a robot makes me laugh.
But Yuma, have you not realized it? You're still missing something. One major mystery remains.
Oh.
What's with that huge sigh?
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
This case's greatest mystery?
Dang.
This is the panel chamber.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
When did the culprit get off Amapal? Okay, so I actually
That part
thought
should be
about
simple.
this in my head, but I'm assuming he jumped off when the door was being opened. That's what I'm
That's
assuming.
about right. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Is the greatest mystery you mentioned?
Not exactly
And then hid
what I was
behind
envisioning.
whatever, and then when the Amapal doll actually got
This
in,
is the mystery to
is
be
when
solved. So
you
let's
know,
clear it out.
when the culprit left.
Beats me.
So no, while opening the door.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapel entered the room. Which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapel at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Right. The moment there was enough space for a person to slip through, the culprit hopped off and went inside.
My thing is,
What's your thing?
so I feel like someone who knew the layout of the security, like someone who knew the layout of each of the security rooms would have been able to like think about
haven't
this.
reached the goal. I thought we could get into the doc's lab now.
I agree.
Is this a joke to you? Your deduction is full of holes. If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
Master, you know what to do.
Of course.
I'll take your garbage deduction and toss it in the trash. I am the saint of Kanai Ward, protecting it from filth like you! The culprit.
Okay, Fubuki's forte can turn back time. It was used while controlling Amapal. It was used once. Ghost from traits, as heard from Vivia, there are
It's
several.
actually the only way you could have did it. The only way you could have navigated through the electrical stuff and the toxic gas and everything would have been Kabuki's forte.
See the vent in the critical lab. There's a tiny vent in the critical lab.
Which means what?
I don't want to say out loud what that could mean. Let me just keep
Red
going.
hopped on
Say it out loud!
No!
Pause the game. You're a detective. What does that mean? What does this mean? Say it.
What about Fubuki?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Say it. 'Cause I know you don't want to say it because you love Fubuki.
I just hyped her up so much in the last episode.
What does it mean?
No! Tell me it's not true.
It might not mean what you think it means. But it means something. What does it mean?
That her forte may have something to do with this, but I don't know just yet. Okay, we're not gonna put that.
It is the only way this could have happened.
No.
The only way the doctor could have died is using Fubuki in some way. That is the only way this murder is possible.
Okay, but
which means the murderer had to have known about Fubuki's forte, or Fubuki herself was involved.
okay, let's just.
The gap in the door.
The only way.
Oh.
That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist. Think about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it. No one would do something so risky. The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky. What?
Bro,
did they
why
use
would-
some sort of special power?
This. Oh. It showed on camera, but it also been a
Yeah.
Oh, take it off.
Speaking of
Wait.
which-
If I recall, Amapal had its arm restricted right there. It might get checked.
The culprit hopped off Amapal.
Do I have it right? I'm gonna keep it on for the
As the door opened, then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist. Think about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it. No one would do something so risky. The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky. What? Did they use some sort of special power?
I was.
Right.
Obviously, that didn't happen.
No.
For now.
The culprit?
Could be the design then. Hold on.
Hopped on Amapal as the door opened, then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist. Think about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it. No one would do something so risky.
I'm questioning which one it is. Hold on.
The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky. What? Did they use some sort of special power?
Hold on. Maybe it's that other one.
Amapal as the door opened,
No.
then through the
maybe
gap in the door. impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist.
Not that.
Think about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit,
Flash through this mystery. Amapal is designed so that when its hand is stretched out, it won't execute any other inputs. That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
you little maggots, don't get so full of yourselves. You're not
There's no
getting
way
out of
L1
here
is in auto this
alive.
entire time. As many times as I press L1 to activate auto, I'm pissed. Because I remember you said something and I was pressing all my buttons. I'm like, it's not doing anything.
I get it.
I was like,
So Amapal couldn't move while the door was
99.
opening. That's when the culprit took their
Game has,
chance.
auto.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they enter the doctor's room.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapal's design, and even the direction the door opens. Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead. I guess you can call it an obsession. How scary. Just like this passageway. Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession on full display? A room of nightmares?
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You're really going?
Huh?
Not mid hallway.
Yuma. When the culprit entered the doctor's room while the door was open,
Huh? Yeah?
at the time, the doctor was in the room, right? If the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
That's a valid question.
So what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is. If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him. Which means he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
Dang, I didn't even
That
think of
piece
that.
of trash is right. Your logic is flawed.
Hey, what are you, on the Phantom side now?
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom. Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
There would at least been some sort of sign of struggle.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent.
Oh, why did I
Full
miss
of
it?
inconsistencies.
Okay.
By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind. That's
Bro!
all impossible!
Oh my god. Is my controller tweaking? What are you doing?
Faster!
You about to go dead or something? No, you're actually charging. You should be fine.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent. It's full of inconsistencies.
I didn't think so. But okay. Alright, hold on.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent. It's by your logic. Even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
That plane doesn't hold up!
Oh wait, the doctor can't hear. He's partly deaf.
The culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
That's why I'm saying your deduction isn't consistent. By your logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
No, the doctor can't hear. No, right here, right here. Yeah, he's hearing.
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right? There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep.
Ah, jump over it!
Is there any trace of him being drugged?
This one? Oh,
No, I thought it was the noisy one.
no. Okay, it could have been that one.
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
I forgot what
There's
it
no
meant.
way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Nope.
nope. Didn't like that one.
Is he not deaf?
Okay,
Culprit
hold
quickly
on.
entered the lab.
What solution key do you have right
But the
now?
doctor...
Information of Dr. Weska. The doctor had hearing issues severe enough that he could be considered deaf. He was also trying to flee Conai Ward. I know for a fact it's this one. It's gotta be this one.
Was in
I'm
the
actually
room at the
surprised
time,
right?
right?
Running in the noisy. This is really dumb.
It's
No
gotta
way
be that
he
one.
missed an intruder.
Right? Like, I know it's
Running
that
is
one. Just
noisy.
which phrase is it?
So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep.
Jump, jump,
Is
jump.
there any trace of him being drugged?
Store food, lab map, the floor plan of the lab, the doctor's notes, notebook found on the doctor's
Was the food drug?
May
I don't think it was.
I don't think so. I think it's this one. Oh. Fink the slaughter artist's knife. A knife with the letter F inscribed on it. This appears to be a murder weapon used on Dr. Weska. The same knife was found next to Chief Yaku.
Okay. I think
The game's a little too loud? Oh, why just say something? I turned it down some. Turn Discord up.
I think it probably would be the information.
I'm like 99% positive it is. It's just what phrase.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk, he would have heard someone coming.
No, this one. It's this one. It's this one. There we go.
Oh, that one. I know it had to do something with sound.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, the doctor had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
Now you're spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want, it won't save you. There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate. Because you, more than anyone else, you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
Oh, I thought we had another one. Another
What?
round.
I refuse to see the truth? Vivius said the same thing. But
It's strange.
I think Nell is also
Don't you
refusing to see the
think?
truth.
I think I am as
Isn't
well.
it
I might be in
about
denial
time
right
you
now.
noticed that?
Yeah, I think you're in
something's
denial.
off here?
There's actually only one person who could have committed this crime, and it's
You've solved
pretty
many
obvious now.
mysteries up to now. Yet none of them are directly connected to
There's
the
literally only
culprit's
one person who
identity.
could have did this.
Shush,
That's
shush,
because
shush.
the culprit is the hitman.
If that's the case, why haven't you reaped the hitman's soul? That would end the labyrinth.
It's not that easy.
And
The
we don't know
culprit will
who
fight
the
back
cult-
unless
the
we solve
hitman
all the
is.
mysteries first. Hang on. What are you getting at?
In my eyes, the reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance. It's pushing away the mysteries that lead to the culprit.
Huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth. That's why you haven't touched on the hole in your reasoning.
What hole?
Whatever, that's enough. And just ignore this guy and keep going.
Hey!
Yuma,
Oh, gracious.
Yuma.
Jeez, go away!
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this investigation.
What are you...
Just ignore him.
Let's review your deduction, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
The culprit took advantage of Amapau's locked position and entered the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And before the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind. However, they bumped into Amapau while escaping, causing it to fall over.
Mm-hmm.
That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection.
Mm-hmm.
After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
Which is?
How did the culprit get past security?
What?
We already told you that. The culprit rode on top of Amapau as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel chamber?
Oh,
How is that now?
This is the end for you. You have nowhere left
Speak
to
now,
go.
speak!
just.
come on, why now?
Oh gosh.
I won't
Pause
let
the
you
game.
maggots
No,
ruin
no.
Pause the game. How could they have gotten through that?
The shocks.
How
Like
could they have
the-
gotten through the shocks? How can any human being survive those shocks?
Well. It wasn't Fubuki's time thing, was it?
Actually, it was. That's correct. Because in reality, if he was just doing this in real time, you have no way of knowing the combination. So if you got, if you fucked up, you would just get shot and die. But with Fubuki, you can rewind time, meaning you got shot, but you didn't. The time got rewinded.
There's no way it's my girl Fubuki, bro. Or at least she. Let's just keep going. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
As the king of Amaterasu Corporation and the guardian of
In other
Kanai
words,
Ward,
once again,
I will
the
stop
only
you
way this
here
crime
and
is
now.
possible is with Fubuki.
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Why does he insist on covering up the truth?
She is required to do this crime.
Tell me, what will you do, Yuma? Are you going to stay willfully blind?
Correct, Nutty.
No, I'll fight. Whether it's subconscious or not, I won't look away from the truth. I'll find the truth no matter what. This is for the Chief and everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Good luck. You'll never find it. You'll scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice. You'll rot away in it, looking for an answer that will never come.
my
Keep
god.
playing.
I'm art. Let's just go ahead and go down to
Playing
the
with your shit
okay.
deductions.
Oh,
You
shoot.
still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical round security system was always live. There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system? No living human can breach it.
Okay,
Don't tell me the culprit is a robot.
hold on. Okay, it was one of those.
Keep playing with your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live. There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
Okay.
That security system? No living human can breach it.
Slash through this mystery.
That a bitch. This case is crazy. This is actually this case is really well done. Like, to me, this is one of the best cases. This is like Danganronpa 2.
A human could
That
get
one too
past
had
the
hella
panel
good
chamber
It did.
by using Fubuki's forte. In fact,
There it
that's how
is.
we got past the panels. The high voltage shocks kept destroying Amapel.
I knew I was gonna have to use
But
this at one
in
point
the
when I was
first
doing this
time,
because
every time that
they
happened.
specifically paused and like,
Correct.
they had
So
a, like, a
whenever it was
specific
struck
section
by
where they
the
were like, "Hey,
current,
keep in mind that
time.
Fubuki's forte
But-
is important here
Well, that was occurring.
Yeah.
and how we got it."
The
there."
culprit,
They like
a
specifically
human,
like
was riding
pointed
on
it
top
out.
of Amapel. That person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
But
Yo,
Which means you killed the culprit over and over again.
Vivia,
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked
Now he
beside you
knows.
in silence.
Dang.
Now he knows ball.
But if you
he
intend
literally killed
to
him like
seek the
85
truth,
times.
then I must stand in your way.
what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
He's going to betray you, Master.
Betray me?
It's up to you, Yuma. This is your final chance to save the world you believe in.
Remember I said
What are
forget
you
him out?
going to do? It's time to decide your past and your future.
Why, Vivia?
Oh.
It's a big moment. We're going against Vivian. He really don't want you to solve this shit.
Oh my gosh, bro.
he really don't want you to solve this.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, we got the ghost traits, toxic gas, stabbing in the back, electrical eyewitness, and a death threat. According to the Vivian Spirit, there has never been a case where the police have issued a death threat. Perhaps this current case is special. Okay. I'll go with death threat because that's one we haven't seen.
Yes.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas.
You're right, it is. Okay. Unless it takes about 30 minutes after exposure for the toxins to spread and death is certain. Okay, I'll remember that just in case.
The culprit would surely die.
That means that gives him a time frame.
To kill them, knowing they were gonna die.
The gas is a special trait. The gas can see through
Ow.
the gas mask.
It's like, okay,
No ability to
went in
nullify
knowing
its
that you're
toxicity.
gonna die. Then once
Once it hits you, you're done for.
You know, it's a suicide mission.
Yeah.
You die before reaching Weska.
No, it's
No
not.
more.
Which also narrows down the suspects.
So.
So pause the game. I'm not gonna
If
say
you
anything.
pass
No,
Talk
no,
through
okay.
it. Pause the game. Pause the game and talk through it. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, what do you? Mhm. I'm listening.
Talk it through. Talk it through. No, talk it through.
Talk it through.
So you know, once again, right?
Mhm.
That it's a suicide mission.
Yeah, because even though Fubuki's power can rewind them not being able to get like electrocuted, basically, once they entered in that toxic room, there is no rewinding that. Like once you go through, you have been exposed to the gas, and you have 30 minutes. You know,
Okay,
we
and then
have
who does that
30
leave?
Who does that leave?
Who does that leave?
As far as who would have been exposed,
Who would have been the culprit?
I do have my thought of who it could be.
Who is it? Say it. It's
Is
only
it-
one person.
Is it Chief Yaku?
He's the only one who's dead.
Dang. That's crazy. So who is this Fink the Slaughter person? Maybe that was.
You're gonna get there.
Yes, you'll die, but you'll have 30 minutes before it kills you. Which means you could survive for 30 minutes.
Do you know he only have 30
Don't tell me.
minutes?
There are
30.
no gas masks here that
30.
can block this toxic gas, and no fortes that can nullify it. There's only one way you could get through it. You do nothing. You endure it in hopes of Amapal taking you to the next room.
Then the culprit didn't do anything to counteract it and just passed through the toxic gas?
It's the only explanation that makes sense. This is the truth. I can't believe it. But if the culprit really did just endure the toxic gas,
Then they...
the culprit is...
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth. Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes? Isn't this what you wanted?
What's he talking about?
Yomi's mystery phantom and Fifia are both right. Subconsciously, I didn't want to know the truth.
That's correct.
Up until now, the Mystery Labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit. And that's because it's a reflection of my own reluctance.
Master, what's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is?
Oh my gosh.
The hitman, right?
The truth is worthless. Nothing has less value in this isolated, rainy city. No one wants the truth. Not even you! Now, rot away and die right here! No one will get in my way. Kanai Lord, Amaterasu! They both belong to me!
Oh, bro. I have so many questions.
It is an emotional roller coaster.
If the culprit carried out the crime like you deduced, then they should be dead from the toxic gas. But no one at the scene has died from poison. If you can understand that much, then what are you still doing here?
You're right.
Oh, I didn't see anything to slash.
Your deduction is wrong. Don't disturb the peace. It's not even worth debating. Is this the best you can do to refute it? Just give up and die!
Yes, I'll expose the truth. The culprit misrepresented their death by using the hitman. The culprit realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas. So they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
Use the hitman?
Meaning, the hitman wasn't hired to assassinate the doctor. They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Huh?
Dang.
The hitman's target was the culprit, not the doctor? But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F.
Which lines up.
Doesn't that
You wanna
belong
know
to the
why?
hitman?
There was two
Right.
notes.
You would need is a similar knife.
There were two
The
notes.
story of Fink the Slaughter
hitman.
Artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders.
Literally from the very beginning
Did you
of
see
this
the
chapter
slip in his
starting,
back?
it was all
It's the one that Fink the
put in
Slaughter
place.
Artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
So it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
Stop. Stop! You useless garbage! To hell with detectives and the truth! I won't let you have your way in my city! There is no real culprit! Dr. Wesker was killed by the hitman!
Now here's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is Yomi trying to protect it so much?
Who's the real culprit?
Well, I mean, that's technically not Yomi,
Real
though. That's the mystery
culprit.
rapper.
You're right. Yeah.
The real culprit is...
Go ahead and say it.
The time has finally come, Yuma. It's time for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny crack spreads any further, the mirror will shatter, exposing the chaos of the real world. Knowing this, will you still expose the truth? Then, show me your conviction.
The clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I know. I've known all along.
It's probably the photograph, I
Now,
think.
expose the truth.
Really?
Do it. If you
think that
want
would be
to
the photograph.
burn the world down.
I mean, that was hidden for a reason, I'm sure. I don't exactly remember.
Oh, I guess.
Look at this photograph!
Okay. So I had a completely wrong theory about the photo.
The bloodstained photo found in the hallway near the lab. There was a person pictured with a woman. That was the hitman's target. The real culprit behind this case. The blood obscured the person's face, but I know who it is. It could only be one person. It could only be...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And
Look at his
who
photograph!
is it?
It's...
No. Stop! Don't you dare say another word! No one wants the truth!
I don't understand, but... Good luck, Master! I'm always by your side, haunting you!
Bro. Yeah, the third one makes sense. Oh.
True culprit.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to deal with. I know. And it lines up. I mean, he also received a letter from the hitman. He also knows about Fubuki's ability and how he can use it to kill him. It all lines up.
It all does line up.
Now the question is why.
Dang. Yeah, literally.
Chief. Yako.
I really miss my
Oh
nigga.
my god.
Huh?
So who's trying to kill him and why?
Chief Yako was the only person attacked by the hitman in the lab. In other words, the chief was the hitman's target. But Chief Yako tried to hide that photo by tossing it behind the houseplant. He hid it knowing it'd be an important clue. And that's because the person in the photo is Chief Yako himself. It was given to the hitman so he'd know his target, and the chief tried to conceal it. Which means the blood
why?
covering the face on the photo was likely done on purpose.
Hold on, Master! Are you serious? You're really saying Fuzzhead
Really
is the
sad
culprit?
case.
This is sad, but like,
Really? I don't buy it. You think
question
he
is why?
actually put together this
Literally.
elaborate murder? He's knocking on death's door just for this?
I don't want to believe it either, but there's no other way.
Don't forget this stuff.
My parents go to the questions back at you. Press it right button. Okay.
Score going off.
The phantom
Right?
vanished.
What's that?
The truth has been
There's
mostly
something.
exposed, and the labyrinth cannot function much longer.
It actually is over there.
Oh, the one thing y'all be doing.
Anything I do now might not matter. But I'll do it anyway. Because it's something I must
I
do.
really miss my nigga.
While the chief
bro.
takes his final breaths.
Vivia.
Yuma. If Chief Yako is the culprit, then what about that death threat? Why would the chief send it if he was the killer? Answer me, Yuma.
Why would Yaku send the death threat? I have so many questions.
By sending that note, everyone would believe the doctor's life was in danger. Which was necessary
gives you a
for
reason to
this
go to the
sequence
lab.
of events to take place.
Mm-hmm.
All the master detectives headed to the secret lab because of that note. Chief
Right.
Yako brought them here to take advantage of their abilities and murder the doctor.
Yeah, he needed every detective
Their
there, or at
abilities?
least a good amount of detectives there, in order for
The
their
death
abilities
threat
to be
wasn't
present
sent
to
just
use
to
them.
the detectives. The peacekeepers received
It's actually
it too.
crazy.
What was the point of that? Why put them on high alert? What is the truth behind it all?
It's about to get real crazy.
The note was sent to the peacekeepers because they were also part of the plan. When the peacekeepers received the note, they dispatched a lot of their personnel to the scene. the master detectives were able to take advantage of the commotion to enter the facility. They did it by
Dang.
disguising themselves as peacekeepers.
Yep.
It would be convenient to have a lot of peacekeepers around if you want to get into the lab disguised as one.
This was all just like
This
thought
is where
out.
the peacekeepers also
Correct.
received the death
Really, from the
threat.
very beginning of the chapter, it was all like part of the plot,
Hey,
part of the
you
murder
still
plan.
want to do this? It's not too late to give up.
I am well aware of the danger.
Face up.
I haven't gotten this much exercise in a long time. But this is something
It's also,
I
that also
must do.
explains why Vivia wouldn't want
I
you to
can't leave the chief like
discover
this.
it,
Yeah.
Vivia.
at least to an extent.
But why was Vivia
Let's
trying
continue.
to kill? Not Vivia.
Yeah.
Why was Yaku trying to kill the
So-
doctor?
Everyone
That part we
disguised
don't know
themselves
yet.
as peacekeepers and entered the lab. You were already at the lab, and that's where you met up with the chief, right?
Yes, but we decided to split up after the blackout occurred.
Wait! That blackout should have caused a commotion. If we leave now, the peacekeepers will see us. I knew it. This place is crawling with them.
What do we do?
I'll draw their attention to buy some time. In the meantime, you two hurry to that doctor.
The
There's
chief
water.
said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it, was that also the chief?
I mean, he was unaccounted for.
That's not it!
What?
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside
Was
the
it not
airlock.
square? What the heck?
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it,
Was I not supposed to click square?
was that also the chief?
Oh, I wasn't supposed to click it.
No, that's not it!
Oh my god,
You can
wait.
fake your ass out.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Let me hit you
hold
with an
on.
AI
The chief said he'd
crossover.
buy us some
Oh
time.
my gosh. Hold on.
You're faking your stupid ass out.
I'm like, wait. I'm not gonna get any double S's on this. Okay, it wasn't. No. It wasn't. No. Okay, it was Fink. Okay. So Fink, the slider artist, was there.
The chief was with me in the security room at the time of the blackout.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, you physically
impossible
saw
for
him.
to have caused
Yeah.
it. So the only person it could be is the hitman. It must have been part of the job. He instructed the hitman to cause a blackout at a specific time.
You gotta accomplish.
Why?
It made us think the doctor was in danger, so we'd go check on him. We used Amapal and Fortes to get through the tight security system. Chief Yako had it all planned out from the start. He used us to break through the security so he could kill the doctor.
Diabolical.
Bruh. You gotta tell me why. Tell me why.
Tell
Master
me
using
why.
and the sheltered skank's time rewinding ability at the panel chamber? That was all part of Fuzzhead's plan?
The only way to get past security was to use both Amapal and that Forte. The chief knew we'd figure that out.
I think it's more like...
Well, remember he
trusted
left
us.
you a
He trusted
death note,
that we would
or rather,
arrive at that conclusion.
a message from the afterlife.
I'm counting on you
to
both.
find the truth.
See
It
you
was the only thing
later.
that saved you and Vivia.
Trust? How could this be a trust thing? He was clearly
So he
taking
wanted you to find
advantage
this
of you
out.
all.
Mm-hmm.
He gathered the master detectives using a fake death threat, then use their fortes to commit murder.
Because remember, if it wasn't for him, you'd be dead
What
right
a
now.
scumbag!
Yep.
He used you all to get away with murder!
So it's actually very
Of all the
complicated.
criminals I've ever met, he's the worst coward of them all! Master, grab that coward and...
Enough! Why did it have to come to this?
Bro, why did...
Chief Yago saved me. He
Correct.
took me in.
Save your life.
I had
Multiple
lost
times.
everything.
Literally.
Even my memories. Sure, he may have been a little pushy at times. But still, I really admired him.
He's pretty much the only person in the game, other than maybe Fubuki, who's actually been nice to you the entire game.
He really has. TT, what are you doing? Who is that lady?
Is this about the woman in the picture?
That was his wife, I think. Didn't they say that on the note?
Chief, please tell me, or
There's no point in asking. That's just a mystery phantom. It's not the real Fuzzhead. Master, watch out!
TT, what are you doing?
I need you to lock
The
in.
phantoms
I am.
are a reflection of the same people in the real world, right?
But if you can, my cat is
Which means
trying to
he
get my
should
attention.
hold the same thoughts. The photo behind the houseplant. I don't know what the chief was hiding. But that
can't see.
photo must have been dropped by the hitman after he was done with
That's
it.
it yet.
The chief picked it up and he
TT, I cannot see my screen. he's physically sitting in front of the screen. Can you please move? You want my attention or something? You have my attention. What do you want? I'm currently streaming. You are in the way. You ready to go to bed? If you want to go to bed, then go to bed. But I need to see. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you want to lay right there, all right.
I'm not gonna expose on stream what TT want from you.
All right. He's physically laying on the desk. He wants my attention. All right.
I know and you know.
Okay. Are you leaving?
And if 90's watching, he knows as well.
Gracious sakes.
He's calling it.
All right. He moved. Thank you. Now let me get readjusted. Ugh. Hold on. Fix my mic. All right.
used his own blood to obscure the face. He knew the truth would be exposed if that photo was found. So, he hid it behind the potted plant. He left his blood on it, almost like he wrote a dying message. But in truth, it was actually a secret he wanted to keep hidden.
What? What, like, what is going on?
Master, I think you know this, but to exit the mystery labyrinth, you will have to eliminate the culprit.
Eliminate the chief?
Oh, I mean, he's already eliminated. That's not
Right?
wrong.
Like, we can just stop.
Really
Like,
going to
he's
do
on his way
this?
out.
After all the mysteries are solved, the chief back in the real world will
He's
die.
going to die anyway from toxic gas.
But-
All right.
You saw yourself, Yuma. The chief is already knocking on death's door. Will you still bury him in the name of truth?
Let's have an option this time and say no. We could just turn around.
The chief took me in when I had no memories, or anyone to turn to. I trusted him from the bottom of my heart. Now, I have to end his life?
You know, I liked it, surprisingly. The little bit of peace and quiet I found at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Vivia, you knew the truth behind this case from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's why he was like,
a hunch.
you really want to solve this shit.
Because of my spectral projection, I knew the chief had been planning something for quite some time.
Yep, he has the only forte
I
that
pretended
can
not to
really
see.
detect this shit early.
I admired him and the world he had made.
That's why you threatened me, and were so
that's
uncooperative
also
in
true.
the investigation.
I was partly
I
right
knew
with my
you would
theory.
reach
Like
the
this
truth
would change
eventually.
Yuma.
Yuma.
Like,
But I tried my best to keep you away. Exposing the truth won't save anyone. Neither the chief nor you.
but why?
You've already come this far. You've got
That
to
is
finish
the
this.
$1,000,000 question right now.
What'll happen to the other master
Why?
detectives if you die here? Didn't you say you wanted to expose the truth and save everyone?
Vivia, you told me that the time would come when I'd have to prove my conviction. The conviction to accept the truth, no matter how cruel it may be. Now is that time, isn't it?
Yes, and yet you intend to continue. If you're prepared for it.
Hey! You better not get in Master's way again!
Yuma, do you remember when the chief's soul called out to us?
That's right.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be
He
kind.
referenced this exact moment.
But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth and living a lie is harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it? When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
I always averted my eyes from the truth. For my own sake. My own peace and quiet. But I could never say with confidence that I was proud of myself. In the end, I was just running away from everything. That's why I entrust this to you, Yuma.
And trust what?
Bro.
You signed a pact with the Death God in your desire for the truth. I want to see your conviction. As long as you don't stray from exposing all truth, I believe you'll be able to face it, cruel as it may be. I want to see it through to the end. It's why I followed you here. In that sense, we're accomplices. If you must bring down the chief, then I will lend a hand.
Oh, now you want to help. Okay.
I won't avert my eyes any longer. I, too, want to live with my head held high. Because
You know, in a sense,
I,
he
too,
actually was an
am a
accomplice,
detective.
but in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
When you're lost,
I just have no
believe in
words
your
until I
own
figure
heart.
out why.
That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can
Well, I
stand
think the note
proud.
gives you a hint, but
I
I'm sure they're gonna go
understand,
into deeper
Chief
detail.
Yako. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
I feels like in every detective thing, it doesn't matter like if it's anime or in like real, you know, movies and TV shows. It seems like the mentor always goes rogue.
Yeah, that does seem like a common theme or pattern.
That's like a common thing, yeah. I guess because, you know, when you think about it, right, You know, in order for you to be in the justice system and do things, for the law, you have to be a little dirty or, messed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These are lots. I'm tweaking. What picture is this?
Just two sides of the same coin.
Oh, the Amapal. Okay, I had to figure out what I was doing for a second.
It's that good detective music, baby.
Yeah.
3 hours in, we solved the crime.
Oh, that was incorrect. Uh-oh, hold on.
Man, this game about to get crazy.
Hold on. It is?
About to get crazy. I couldn't have predicted it. Saved my life.
Hey, where did this one go? Wait, what? Hold on. That's tweaking? I might be tweaking this a little bit. Okay, and then he went through all of that. And then the knife. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, and this one, the intercom is throwing me off. Wouldn't it be right? No, it wouldn't be right there. That doesn't make sense. It wouldn't be there either. It's not here, is it? No, that also doesn't make any sense. Alright, hold on. Hold on.
She's picking it up.
Oh, I think I was here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Okay. I am smart sometimes. Yep. And then I'm getting into the vents. That's here. Right. Yes. Okay. And then I'm Tarasu first. Oh shit. Is so random. Here? Okay. Alright, and then Lugi's power. I actually like this part of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic. It's been in every Spike visual novel game like this.
Okay, and
Like
then...
before.
And then Fink.
Playing a little saxophone.
Right? Nice little groove, nice little groove. Right there. And then... Oh! Is that all of them? Alright. Let's watch this back.
Miss my nigga.
What? Why? Why was the hitman even after him? Like, what is going on? What is going on?
Step right up! Peacekeepers, a CEO, a research doctor, a hitman, and master detectives! 2 dead bodies, but lots of shady characters!
Oh my god.
Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
The victim in this case is one Dr. Weska. This incident features a sinister and meticulously detailed plot.
I mean, one look at that nigga, you can tell he up to no good.
Correct.
The old geezer was holed up inside the lab at Amaterasu HQ.
Like he
That's a
looks,
no good ass
he
nigga.
looks
He was a
uncomfortable to
total
look at.
hermit in the critical lab, where the tone totally overkill
Like,
security
you're obviously
system.
a scheming ass nigga, bro.
The culprit made thorough preparations beforehand to break through that system.
Boom killing a shut-in is hard work. The humane thing to do is to reintroduce him to society first.
Yeah, with that out of the way. Posing as a hitman, the culprit sent a death threat to the Peacekeepers, the Detective Agency, and the Research Lab. At the same time, they contracted a real hitman and had him infiltrate the research facility.
They spilled the beans about Gramps being in danger to lure both the Peacekeepers and the detectives to the lab.
You see, the Master Detective's presence at the scene was an indispensable part of the plan. It was how the culprit gained access to the research facility, after all. The hitman infiltrated the lab exactly as planned. And we arrived with Mikoto at the same time.
Stuff went down, blah blah blah, and Master got locked up by that Yomi guy.
I was rescued by Desuhiko and the culprit, who were disguised as peacekeepers. With the real peacekeepers rushing around, the culprit took advantage of the turmoil to sneak into the lab.
Which was, yeah.
But after catching up with them, the power suddenly went out, separating the culprit from the rest of the group.
The blackout itself was caused by the hitman, right? And getting separated was all part of the culprit's plan.
Right. They used the blackout as an
Yep.
opportunity to hide in
Yeah.
the vents in the airlock
Unaccounted for. As
Oh
I said,
my
no alibi for that
God.
nigga
Afterwards,
the entire
we headed
time.
to the critical lab to check on the doctor's condition, just like the culprit directed
It could
us.
only have been performed by someone who did
Since
not have
that lab
alibi.
used a separate power supply, nothing strange had happened.
This whole the doctor's in danger spiel was an act, huh? He made a fool of you, Master. What a dick!
But
Oh
then,
my god.
someone attacked the doctor while we were trying to talk with him over the intercom. We had to get into
So
the
you
doctor's
thought.
lab.
That was
That
important.
time, the old geezer was playing games with us. And he even
It
tried
also
to kill
helped
you
work
and the others
to
with a
his
trap.
advantage.
That bastard wanted to use your dead bodies.
Yeah, the doctor's
Really
definitely
got you
looking good.
there, Master.
Bro.
Which tells you he's a piece of shit. He
See why you're
probably,
so
he probably
happy
needed to
about
die,
it.
honestly.
Yeah,
The
probably.
Dr. Sham made the case even more confusing.
Which is I don't know
Even if we
why.
tried to get to the doctor,
I don't
the
know why
critical
y'all
lab
went
was
through all
guarded
that,
by
but
tight security.
I'm gonna
The
trust
only
that it was a
way
good
through was by
reason.
using an Amapal.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Culprit
was.
rode on it by emerging from their hiding place in the airlock
I mean,
vent
obviously, killing someone is bad, but
and jumping onto the
the
robot's
reason
head.
had to be.
All aboard
Okay.
the Amapal Express. First stop, a shower of toxic gas.
Oh,
Billy
he just
can't
took
protect
it like a
himself against the gas,
champ.
but since it's not instantly fatal, it wasn't a problem. Next up, the panel chamber and high voltage shocks.
Yeah,
One problem
where he
was
died
extra
multiple
time.
times.
But thanks to that sheltered skank, we got all the continues we could want. So we managed a perfect clear. The critical
Oh
moment was
my
finally
God.
reached.
The culprit had anticipated
Insane
we would
plan,
get
of
through
course.
this way. They also knew they would die over and over as a result. The camera feed was affected when the culprit jumped on. I should have realized what was happening.
No use crying over spilled blood. On to the next thing.
And I'm assuming there's no sound, because, like, you couldn't even hear him yelling out in pain.
Where were we?
Correct.
Oh yeah! To open the door to the doctor's lab, Amapal had to reach out its arm and hit a switch. And when the door opened wide enough for a person to squeeze through, the killer snuck inside.
Amapal can't follow any new commands while its arm is extended, so the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Then the culprit boom killed the old geezer using the same knife as the hitman. Gramps was pretty much deaf, so a backstab was easy peasy.
Then, the murderer tried to leave the room before Amapal entered. But they knocked the robot over on the way out.
They then went back into the airlock chamber vent to wait for you and the others to go by.
We entered the critical lab and found the doctor's body. The culprit used that time to get out of the vent and head for the hallway.
That was when they were found by the hitman
So,
and stabbed.
So
They'd already been in
Hold
contact
on.
with a toxic gas, so death was inevitable. However, dying by gas would expose them as the doctor's killer. So they hired the hitman to kill them, thereby concealing any involvement.